Mm-hmm. I was like, that was on the call.
Start the pre-roll. You're 2 minutes late. This is probably not right. Okay, we are live and alive.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hi, Marlena. Come a little
good.
closer. Come
How
a little closer.
doing?
There you go. I guess the cameras are a little too high for you. Hold on. Let's
Thank
get
you.
this. There we go. We got to see all of that.
Yes.
Yes, we got to see all. Because you work so hard at getting the outfits each and every day. You come up with some creative stuff, too. I mean, fashion is your thing, right?
Well, I can live in my closet if I could and, play dress up all day. And, if I can have multiple people in the room with me, I would. But it's fun, picking outfits, playing around with them, especially color. I'm in love with color. So
that's good,
yes.
though. And now the colors, we don't have to wear drab colors anymore for wintertime, right?
I know.
It's spring. The colors are bouncing back. We're looking good.
The sun is out.
Not me. I get my basic black still.
Well, you have to be that way.
I don't have to be, but I am trying to promote
colors.
Yes. I'm trying to promote something, as we can see right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's all over the place. But branding 101.
It is branding.
Keep the name in everyone's vision.
Maybe we'll get you different colors.
Well, actually, we do switch off. I have a light gray and white for summer.
You do.
We do, but
yes.
We don't see them on this show because those are only for like Martha's Vineyard and the summer stuff that we do.
Keeping it light.
Keeping it light. Well, yeah. I mean, we were dying in the black ones, remember?
That's why I asked for
pink. We were
pink.
at Martha's Vineyard, hot summer sun, and we're in black. It's like, Michael, we need to have different colors in the summertime. So yeah, and you got a nice pink one though. We have a salmon and a pink.
Yes, I love the color pink, and especially with performer on it. I love representing.
There you go.
Yeah.
So how was your week?
My week has been well, busy, productive, planning.
We got something big coming up, huh?
We do.
All right. We do. Talk to me about Nouveau Networking.
Well, it's for creatives. It's to feed the entrepreneurial spirit. It's to get people in the room, networking, and, give education as well. So as far as people know, we do many events through entertaining. And this time around, we're not going to just entertain people. We want to educate and have people understand what it means to be in this industry, okay? What it means to be a model, stepping in the shoes of being a model, stepping in the shoes of being an actor, actress. Having an entrepreneurial spirit, you have to believe in yourself 24/7.
Right.
There's no time off. So I want to, this will me coming out of my comfort zone and stepping in a new realm with myself, and which is going to be very empowering. I'm excited. I have 3 amazing leaders that are willing to, get on the platform and speak, especially since it is Women's History Month.
So, let's talk about the guests that you have here. These are the guest speakers right here.
Right. And these 3 individuals have spoken life into me. Not only that personally, but they have spoken life to other individuals in this industry. And I believe every person deserves or has to have people that are encouraging them every single day. You have to invest in a community. You have to set yourself, goal setting and, having people keep you accountable.
Very good. So this is going to be next Thursday night.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to be doing a live broadcast, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be a Down Ultra Lounge. So let's talk about that for a second. The Down Ultra Lounge, so there you go, Down. It's on High Street in Boston. It's in the financial district. Now, the best thing is this is free, right?
Yes.
Totally free.
We didn't want to charge anyone because,
You want people to get together.
Be in
Create.
the room, show up. I do believe when you do charge people, they want to be able to be like, what am I paying this for? What am I getting out of it? So if you slap on free, people be like, free is for me. So get in the room, get to talk to some people. I mean, if you've seen them many times, take some pictures. We love to see your faces. I hope you love to see ours because, you don't get to see our face all the time. Being behind the scenes most of the time, I'm not a poster type of person.
What do you mean? You're all over the place. What are we talking about?
I'd rather have people take pictures of me
you
instead
of
of me
people
posting.
are everywhere. You're everywhere. I see you all over the place.
Thank you.
On social media, on TV, on the internet, all that stuff. So yeah.
Yes, and it's mostly somebody else posting it, not me.
Well, that's okay, right? You're a model. You're an actress. You're a broadcast personality. This is what you do.
But this. Okay.
But you're going to be sharing your knowledge too, though, right?
Exactly.
Right. So this is a
much,
place where people share knowledge, exchange ideas, and collaborate, meet new people.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with sharing your experiences with others, and there's probably some common ground somewhere with somebody in the room.
I want to be able to have some resonation with people, put myself in their shoes.
That's a good word, resonation.
And, what it means to be an entrepreneur. Yes, I'm a model, but there was a lot of polishing, a word
really? I didn't know.
A word that you used to always tell me, Marlena, you got to polish.
Well, you're already polished. That's the thing.
But I didn't wake up and, was like, okay, what type of model am I? I just want to be a model.
Well, you pick and well, you experience, and then based on your experiences, you pick the path you want to go. Okay, and you've had plenty of experience.
I didn't want this to be a job for me. Being a creative, I wanted it to be fun and be on photo shoots, be at fashion shows, be, curating events. Is people don't understand when you're creating an event, you're a perfectionist. Okay. And being an entrepreneur, you're a perfectionist. You want everything right from head to toe. That's why, as a woman's standpoint, personally, we need our hair, nails, makeup done. From a man's standpoint, the body got to look good. The fresh cut got to be in. The clothes got to be, ironed. So there's levels to this. And, every time when you're a leader, we're often alone. So I'm speaking to the leaders that, that are not alone, because we're not alone. Often enough, we think we're alone, but we're not alone. I believe, we got to continue to encourage people to not be afraid of the game and, you know, give a big hug, you know.
Give a big hug.
Give a big hug. And
we are not alone. That was a tagline for a movie. I can't remember which movie it was. I bet our friend Tim Estios would know that.
I'm very passionate about it, and it's not only about passion.
Actually, let's just take a look at a quick little video, okay? And then we'll come right back, okay?
Yeah.
About Nouveau Networking.
Cool.
This is Marlena Garcia, the founder of Nouveau Networking. Nouveau Networking is a bridge between diverse cultural backgrounds and creative fields. By promoting cultural understanding and collaboration, the platform helps break down barriers and fosters a global dialogue, making creativity and personal growth accessible to a wide range of people. At Nouveau Networking, we empower creators by fostering self-expression, growth, and connection through education, emotional intelligence, and cultural exchange. Our platform supports models, photographers, artists, musicians, writers, performers, curators, developers, and dreamers of all kinds. We provide the resources for individuals to thrive authentically and abundantly in a world that celebrates their creativity. We welcome you to join us and share your experiences and move forward with a clearer vision of your future.
Okay, that looks pretty good.
You see, like when I was a beginner, Michael, I didn't have enough people telling me, Marlena, you should see yourself in 5 years. You know, you should see yourself in 10 years. And often enough, we as a person, you're seeking that, right? You want to ask the questions. You want to be around people that are feeding you that leader inside of you, instead of putting you in this box and saying this is who you are and this is who you should stay, and that's it, right? And more every year there's more entrepreneurs, right? And every year there's someone new creating something that the world needs, right? We have to put more awareness on mental health. We have to put more awareness on disabilities, awareness on diseases. It's real and it's happening every single day. And I don't want to be too serious about it, but it comes to a certain degree where, yeah, don't get me wrong, you can make so much money out of being an entrepreneur. However, you got to understand, when you're in this game, it's like you're fending for yourself, you know, live or die. And it's sad sometimes to see people's businesses go down. People are okay with seeing other people struggle, have something bad to say about their, you know, what they're creating, instead of, hey, can I help you? What can I put into this table? Right? And more often, more people want to make their own tables because they don't want to deal with what people got to say or telling them what they got to work on. And I feel like that is not a good way of having soft skills. It's okay to, you know, step back and reflect. But when you stay in that reflection for too long, you overshadow yourself, you self-sabotage, and more and more, again, you give up. And we don't want people to give up, right?
Well, I mean, with the atmosphere now that's going on in the country and in the world, people should seek each other out. There's more strength in numbers, because you're talking about doing it alone.
Right.
So meeting people at an event like this can help bolster not only your business, but maybe just your life in general. Meeting other people could inspire you. Okay, people that have been through it before, and then you might find some collaborators to work with too and create more. So this is kind of an important thing, especially right now. And like you said, free. There's no excuses. Come on, just come and enjoy. And there's some little other things that we're going to be doing too.
See it as a glimmer, not a trigger, because we're going to be definitely giving some wisdom and knowledge.
And just camaraderie.
Yes.
These are people that are in this industry, in this area, creatives, just basically creatives, okay? So there's no excuse for you not to come and enjoy an event like that, unless you just really don't want to do it right.
We encourage you to be in the room and show up and, you know, bring your presence, bring your essence, and, you know, you don't know who you can be speaking to. You can be speaking to the person who you were 5 years ago. Right. You know, and you could give some advice and some tips to them. And that's what I'm talking about. Or to the person
you might be 5 years from now.
Yes. You know, and don't get me wrong. Like, I'm a person that's hard to take advice. But when I know I got to put myself in the corner and be like, okay, Marlena, either you listen now or you're gonna regret it later. And usually, I'm not the person to regret anything. I'm
going to beg to differ. You've been pretty good about taking advice. I mean,
well, I got great leaders.
This is why you're here right now. So you've been taking advice.
I got great people around me. I got great leaders that are, have successful businesses, not only by the numbers, but who they are. Well-rounded individuals, and we prioritize being around those people. When you're in a developmental space, you have to have people encouraging you. Don't get me wrong, there's that little girl inside of me that'd be like, I know it. I know everything. You don't gotta tell me nothing. I'm okay. But that person, like we said, a few moments back, they can give you something to help you out in the moment where you're stuck at. A little encouragement, some inspiration.
There you go. That's what it's all about. So listen, if people want to find out more, they should go to the website. This is the website, NouveauNetworking.com, just like you see right there, the words. And they have all you have all the information on the website. Let's see if I can scroll down a little bit. Bullet points, things like that. The video that we just saw. And you can go to the About page to learn more about what's going on. The purpose behind everything, the people involved, and then it's easy to sign up. You go right here, and then you click on the Eventbrite. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Free, right down there. Free, Free. No excuses. Okay. It's a decent time, 7 o'clock, right after work for most people. And that's, it's simple. Just go check it out.
It's going to be a good time. Like I said, I'm going to be stepping out of a different atmosphere than what people usually see me in and who I see myself as. And, I'm feeding that leader inside of me. So, if I haven't seen you in a little bit, I would love to see you get in the room. If Michael hasn't seen you in a little bit, I feel like when we see these people every year, Michael, it's only one or two things. We're covering an event or we're curating an event.
Well, I'll still be working, and you'll be working to a certain degree, but you'll be more networking than I am. I'm going to be doing the broadcast.
We want to see you.
Yeah, Nouveau Networking, okay? Please check it out next week. Down Ultra Lounge in Boston. It's very easy to get to. There's parking all over the place, so there's really no excuses for you not to be there. Okay, we got a segue now into the Boston Fashion Awards. Yes, the calendar says March.
Yeah.
But we're already doing our thing behind the scenes, getting everything ready, and you know how that is for us, right? So I'm going to do that without further ado. We're just going to, here's Boston Fashion Awards, the date and venue for 2025, and there it is right there.
Woo!
That's the big reveal for today, Monday, November 10th on 2025. Doors open at 7 o'clock. It's going to be at the Courtyard Marriott again, because last year we had a pretty good time there. Okay, it was a very fun atmosphere. The venue looked great. Actually, I'll just show you a couple quick shots. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, look at that venue. It's a gorgeous venue. We really enjoy the people that came there, the designers, the models. Everybody had a wonderful time.
Everyone played a part.
There you are.
I'm next to, these are incredible leaders in this industry as well. And, being a part of them, being on the same carpet as them empowers me and brings me in a whole different realm within myself that I honestly didn't see myself in, many years from now. I saw myself being like this in a more mature age, and now seeing myself at this age, it just makes me know that whatever age you are, it doesn't matter where you're starting from. At least you're starting it, and you want to be around people that actually believe in you.
Right. And that's Anne-Marie from In Boston Magazine. That's one of our media partners right there. And we have plenty of media there. Look, Univision's there. Okay. And then everybody was just having a great time. Look at them dancing, having a wonderful time. So
we have designers.
Yes.
We have newscasters. We have videographers. We have artists. We have fashion gurus. We have people that don't really come to fashion events often, but they want to be in the room because they love fashion. One thing we can definitely say and we have in common is that we love fashion. Okay. And, you know, more and more often when I talk to a creative or I talk to a model or I talk to a designer, I said, what brings you into this game? What brings you into the field of, you know, creating or putting yourself on a platform? And they say, because I love fashion. You know, they love being a part of this community. And the hard truth comes with a lot of factors. Okay, it's an umbrella of things that we don't often want to be vulnerable about or quote unquote soft about, because, you know, people see their business as their baby, and no. Your business cannot be your baby. Your business has to be a bully that you're fighting every single day. Okay? And
yeah, okay. It is tough.
You can't
It's
be
tough.
soft with your
It's
business.
tough. It's definitely tough.
Okay? You have to be up early nights, going to bed late at night. You're, you know, talking to this person, you're talking to that person. There's so many avenues that you're being tossed and turned in, and before you know it, you wanted it just this way, and it could be totally different another way.
Very good.
Okay.
So let's right now we're going to segue to our guest, who's a Boston Fashion Award winner.
Yes.
Welcome, Findlee. How are
Yes.
you?
Pretty good so far. How you guys doing?
We're doing fine,
great.
thank you. He's been sitting there on the sidelines.
He's just chiming
soaking
in,
it all
like listening to what I have to say.
Yes.
But everything that I had to say about Nuvo, what do you think? I mean, what do you believe? What do you think, Findlee, about being an entrepreneur?
Honestly, I feel everyone should, if you get the chance, to hop on that, because again, it's free and this is a chance for you to network, to learn something new about someone. Like she said, you don't always know who you're going to meet there. You don't always know who you're going to say or talk to, because the next person might just be watching you and say, hey, there's something I like about this person, let me get you on board, and boom, just like that, networking is, you know, guaranteed.
Right.
But honestly, as an entrepreneur, I always tell folks, go out there, set your mind to it, have a plan is the main thing, because a lot of folks just jump into the grind and just hope that, you know, assume because it's working for everyone else, it's going to work for them. It doesn't always go that way. They have to be your own niche, your own audience, your own plan, your own game.
And you could get inspiration.
Exactly, yes. And like you said also, like, you have to be a bully. Let your business be a bully to you. Like, you go in there, you fight, you know you're going to actually fight, you know what you're going to get. If you just baby and, you know, just keep it locked inside and keep reflecting and observing, you never really get the chance to actually spring out and do something important that might change both your life, your legacy, your family.
You don't know.
Never know.
You never really know. And I do appreciate, more often, not a lot of people understand what it means to be on a platform. And I just love how you're looking at the camera. You got to teach people these things, you know?
Very true, yeah.
You know, you feel me? So one thing we could touch base about, you know, being an entrepreneur, being a model, Findlee, what made you come into this game? Were you a model at first?
Yes, I was a model at first, actually. Honestly, I really think back, I started as an actor, and then, because I always tell folks to say, hey, I'm a model and I want to go into the acting industry. It's a lot more difficult going from modeling to acting. It's easier to go from acting to modeling. Like you see the top actors, let's say, for example, Denzel, Idris Elba, Chris Hemsworth, Thor, they are already top actors, right? What's the other lad name? Tom Holland, Spider-Man, right? They're top actors. If you bring them into modeling, by default, they already have to follow and they already have to
they know how to look at a camera. They know how to pander to an audience.
Exactly.
Et cetera,
they know how to
yeah.
follow instructions too. But modeling, it takes a whole lot thing, because modeling, they tell you, go out there, do your thing.
Yeah, well, acting is motion. Modeling is split seconds.
Split seconds, and you have to make sure you sell it.
You got to
in that
nail the
one
shot.
second. Yeah.
And I do appreciate you touching base on that. I even gotten myself personally into acting, and it was a different realm. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a performer. I'm talking to people all the time. I have a personality that is really big, and I don't like to dim my light down for others. Acting definitely helps you with that. So you got into acting first?
Yes, I did get into acting first. It helps in building the charisma, the character, the instruction following, the general follow. You could at least obviously adhere to instructions, and then that's how it started for me. I was just doing my regular thing. I started as little mini movies here and there. They call it shorts, where someone else just looked at me and said, hey, is it okay if I take a little candid picture of you? And I'm like, yeah, go ahead. don't really care. I'm practically on screen most of my time, so might as well just go ahead with it. And then it's a really good shot, posted it, and literally walked up to me and said, you could pretty much make it as a model too. And I go, well, I never really thought of it, but I had thought of it. When you have those thoughts that it's just lingering down there, but you don't really bring it out until someone actually says it, calls it, and you go.
So you had to have a catalyst.
Exactly. Yeah, that was a catalyst. Thank you for that.
It happens often. It happens often. We're thinking about something, and it just takes that one person to bring it out of us.
Very true.
Yep. Who brought you into acting?
Honestly, it was a very good friend of mine. I'll say we went to, we had a bachelor's together. We were just, acting was more of a side gig for me. And he would just walk down with me and just say, hey, you're going for a gig, can you link me up so I could get a little photography here and there? And I'm like, absolutely. He was a friend. His name was Daryl. I don't know where he is now, but shout out to you, Daryl, wherever you are.
Shout
Cheers.
out to you.
Thank you. But he was always he would pitch it here and there like, hey, take a little picture. Let's do a little shoot. It wasn't extremely amazing pictures, but you could tell that there was something. There was a poses, there was a styles. And then I had folks now saying, hey, could you run me some of those poses? Let me do some walking. And then another thing that actually stepped out was my walk. Folks would say, what's your model walk? And I'm like, I don't really have a model walk. I just walked my way so well that someone says, hey, I'd love to put an outfit on you and have you just do you. The way you walk, just walk on my runway show. And that's how it all started for me. They go, oh my God, it just feels natural. It just came in like it was nothing. So honestly, folks who say, obviously it's good to practice your model walk, but you got to practice it till you get so used to it that you're walking down the street to catch a bus. And you're just walking. Someone could look at you while driving by and say, wow, they're walking like a model.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of folks like
Put some pep in your step.
Yeah, just a little pep in there. So then walking down the street, I go, there must be a model or there must be something. I wonder. But obviously I wouldn't ask them, just to be polite and not just a little.
It is a compliment.
True. Yes.
Being I don't want to be rude. Okay. What's your nationality?
I'm Nigerian.
You're Nigerian.
Yes.
And, from your accent, are you from Nigeria? Were you born somewhere else?
I am Nigerian. I'm part British also. There's a mix of British and there's a Scottish in there. But I believe the accent stuck with me more based on me listening. The fun part of it is I grew up being the weirdest of the introverts you could ever think of. So coming now to this kind of gigs, this kind of career where it requires you to actually open up, to listen, to adhere, be social, feel the vibe, which has been my strongest strength because I could match the vibe. Based on the entire thing, naturally you see me just chilling in the corner, just, probably headphones on, doing my thing. But as soon as I notice the vibe is increased or changed, I'm in there. I don't want to be the odd one out because you might miss certain information if you don't chip in.
Right.
Back to the same idea of you don't want to just sit back and reflect. You're going to miss it eventually. So you have to eventually step up and go do something. Go, learn something new. Networking.
No, like that accent really is nice, though. I like it.
It is. You don't hear it often.
Smooth.
Right, Michael.
True. Very smooth. So does that help you with the auditions when you have that kind of an accent?
Oh, that's actually a good question. There's been a couple self-tapes or auditions that I've gone to that it's worked great. Sometimes they tell me to bring my natural dialects because they say, hey, okay, the accent is great, but we're looking for. I did a documentary, I think it was last year of November, not so far ago, and I auditioned as. I had 2 self-tapes. The first one I sent was regular me, being my regular voice. And then it just dawned on me. And I was talking to my wife, and she was like, oh, why don't you try different accents? And I'm like, okay, well, let's go back to the father's tongue, And I, did my regular thing, like you hear a regular Nigerian talking. Just like this now, right? And apparently that sold it. They called me and they say they want to, even if I wasn't perfect for the right dates, they were able to switch the dates around to what.
Oh, that's great.
So do you have an American accent?
I don't. I'm still working on it.
So what you gotta say as an actor, you have to work on that as well.
Oh, yes. Oh, big time.
It's funny when you see when you see Australian or British actors and they're on talk shows and they have their natural accent versus what you see on the screen. It freaks some people out. It freaks me out a little. It's like, damn. I love that accent. It's too bad they can't use it naturally because it sounds amazing usually. Yeah. Let's take a look at some of your work product, shall we?
Absolutely.
All right, let's take a look. Here we go. Oh, damn. Don't forget, ladies, he's taken. All right, but
He said
damn,
white. He said
damn,
white.
that's a hot shot. I love that.
Thank you.
Oh, that's mean mugging. I love it.
yeah.
No, you play a great villain. Look at all the black and everything. That's good.
That's most of my my theme in acting also, like the thriller, horror, villainous. I tend to
It's
migrate.
good. But you had a little
towards that.
smile in there too. So you have your soft side apparently coming through as well. All right, this was at the Fashion Awards.
Yes,
Check
it
that out. That is a hot looking outfit too.
No, that outfit was wonderful. It was actually the tux was made by Tailor Fit. It
Tailor
is
Fit,
so,
right.
So good.
The first
so,
one
so
was
good.
by Blessed by Blessed.
Blessed by
Okay,
Blessed,
okay,
yes.
great.
And he likes his outfit. He likes his models very,
This was
very.
Blessed?
Obviously,
Yeah, okay.
enjoy the time,
Yes.
but show that fierceness. Like, I
Right.
want you to not just go out there smiling to every face you see, but let them know that, hey, this is the outfit I'm bringing. Like, feel the earrings, look at me, not just for what I'm doing. but
Right.
check out the outfit. You see how good it is, you should get yourself one. The designer's over here. Oh, it's on my earring. It's the logo right there. Go grab something for you. So, as easy, as simple as that. That's literally how it is. And then this, I believe, so Tailor Fit also really, really
He's got
amazing
some
with
great
that.
stuff. I love his stuff.
yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Good suits.
Ooh.
This is
You really
good
like
suit.
black leather, don't you?
Black
You
is
look
my
good in
favorite
black
color.
leather, yeah, or black anyway.
Thank
Wow,
you,
this
thank
looks
you.
fantastic. Everything working. Is this Bless again?
No,
Okay.
this is actually my own.
Oh, it's your own,
put
okay.
together. Closet.
Well, okay,
So
you have a
you have
Playing
a
dress
future as a
playing dress
stylist
up. There
too.
we go. Yes.
You have a
Yes.
future
He's
as a
10,
stylist.
Michael. He's
That's awesome.
10.
I can do this. All right, now we got to switch it up here. We'll
Oh,
get the
this
black,
one.
the
Yeah.
brown now.
Got a little
That's all working. The ivory and tan colors on the
Yes.
necklace. Yeah. Did you put this together too?
We did put that together also, yes. We tend to play a little match to dress. Myself and my wife, we're going for events and stuff like that. We do a little match to dress, and then we just find ourselves taking some random times. Let's take a picture, or we have one of our photographer friends. His name is,
Having fun.
Chris.
Very
Literally
good,
having
very
fun.
good.
It could be anywhere.
Oh, this is different. Now this is different.
This is a while
Streetwear,
back, huh?
This
streetwear.
was a while back. This was like, I think, 2-3 years back. It was in New York, and very street, very, very street based wear. And they wanted the models to be very complex, be a little more contemporary, like be very weird. And they said, give me Vogue style, and I couldn't think of anything. Everyone was just doing
Oh, this is
the
a great
regular
capture, though. I
pose,
mean,
and-
it's a good pose. And
yeah, that just
something
came
unique.
to my mind. I just,
Yeah.
what, let's do this.
It kind of
Samurai.
looks like you're running, but we know you're posing, right?
Yes,
Pretty
yes.
much. Yeah. Okay. Good. There's that face again. That
Yeah,
that
this is
intense look.
Findlee, like when he first started coming out, baby face.
The baby face with all the extra touches and all that. This. All right,
That's
Mr.
good. That's very
Stein,
good. All right. Well, wow. Okay.
Oh yes, this one.
Where was this taken?
This was actually taken in Boston, Roxbury, Boston. If you know the what's the name? Ruggles train station. There we go. Ruggles
Oh,
train station.
really?
Literally
That was at
right
Ruggles?
there. Yeah.
Oh, so he, the photographer, made it black and white in the background.
Oh,
okay,
it
yeah.
was actually the exact color theme. It's just
It really
great.
is.
It's a great
Oh, wow.
scale, kind of colorish, and the
I love the contrast there.
Yeah, the photographers, they were great. They were really, really great. I believe.
How long ago was this one?
This was actually not too long. That was like that was last year, I believe. Me
Okay.
last year. Towards the winter time. Was it September? One of those.
Yeah, last
Wow.
It was just like let's all get together. Let's shoot something. He reached out to me and say, "Hey, I'd love to have a little what they call it, metrics or gangster kind
I
of
can
thing,
see that.
Peaky Blinders kind of thing."
Wow.
And funny enough, we just got this jacket like few days past, and it says, "Hey, would you like to be in all tuxedos and all that, looking fierce?" And I'm like, "Well, I might." It's a weird coincidence that when I got this jacket, that's when he reached out to me and say, "Hey, let's use this," and then boom, there we go. It's like I've added that to certain self-tapes or certain pictures I've sent down
That
to
was
like,
excellent.
acting, and they always look for something as easy as that, something as smooth as that, because it's black, so black fits with everything.
Yes.
It's my favorite color. I'm wearing
Well,
black.
Findlee, I'm very impressed. I think we all are as we're clapping, right? That's some excellent work. And now we see why you won the award this year for Best Male Model and Actor. So it fits you very, very well to do both, because you came from acting into modeling. So, hey, you get both now.
Yes.
How long have you been doing it again? I think I missed that.
Oh, I've been doing this for almost 12, 13 years now.
Whoa,
So I've been doing
okay.
it. Officially, I would say 11, 10 years.
11 to 10 years,
unofficially,
wow.
where I was back and forth my buddies saying, hey, why don't you try this?
See?
Try
Sometimes it takes a little while to get there, but you do get there.
Yep, and
You
it
know?
always takes that little nudge. If you just have that one person that's always whispering in your ears, I know your potential, you should do it.
That's
Try
right.
it. And then you listen and just, step into it. You never know what it's going to lead to.
Did you
That's
nominate
right.
yourself?
No, actually. This is the best part of it. If I'm being honest, didn't know I was being nominated until I saw another person post his, and I was like, ooh, he's definitely got to win this. Let me go vote for him. And then
And then you saw your name?
I saw my name, and I'm like, whoa, hold
I
on.
love it.
I might as well
But look at another model actor in the community, fashion community, entertainment community, wanting to support someone else.
I know. Isn't that great?
That is
See,
phenomenal.
that's what we want.
And then let alone the divine.
Oh yes.
He sees his name.
I was actually quite shocked though. Then I started having folks reach out to me and say, "Hey, I voted for you. And I'm like, "Oh, I mean,
Well, thank you. Thank you for those people.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm pretty sure those people would encourage,
oh yes,
always encourage
always,
you.
yes.
You know?
Even when I was told about it, I still to now tell folks it's not. You're the one who made it for me, because without your vote, without your nomination, I wouldn't even be there. I'm just there to, show my integrity, show my reputation, show my credibility there. And then you all saw that, took it as a sign and say, hey, it's got to be Findlee. And honestly, I cannot be more grateful and more appreciative just for this. It's amazing. It's amazing to have that title in. I know, yes, it's not just about a title, it's a lot more that comes to it, which has definitely opened more doors to me. Folks will look me up and say, hey, I didn't know you were there. So I go, still getting used to that. But
Right.
it's the humility, the
So
integrity
people
that
are
comes.
coming to you and mentioning
Correct. Yes.
about being a part of this realm, like
Yes.
being in the pool, being picked,
Yep.
being on this platform. People come to you about it.
They actually reach out and just tell me that, wow. Or when they listen an acting gig now, we're just relaxing and they say, let's show a network and connect to ourselves. And they look me up and they go, hey, you are 24 male model and actor. I didn't know that. I'm like, oh yeah. Still, my own secret is that I'm really bad at compliments. So when I'm receiving compliments, I could start calling names. I could say chicken for all I care. Just
Well, we got one hell of a
But
compliment for you.
this is the thing. This
This is a compliment right here coming up.
one thing that Findlee said is that people recognize this about you.
Yeah.
And they're not only recognize it because they see you embodying it. And this is what we want to do. We want to embody people that want to be a part of this community.
oh, this is wonderful.
Be a representation,
Yes.
be a role model, okay, for the next generation and so forth. You're making your generation very proud. Michael,
Yes. Whoops. Wrong
you're making your generation very proud. This is to the certain degree where, I see people like you, and I have my most greatest vibes for you. I have my positive vibes for you because look at your rapport with people.
Wonderful.
Okay, your reputation. I mean, your reputation will always change.
Very true, yes.
However, your character doesn't. And as far as, people get to know you in real life, it's not like you have the award attached to your face all day.
Yes.
But, you work very hard.
I do.
And this is a material form. This is a physical form that you can have to remind yourself on how much hard work that, he's doing every single day. And, like he said, he saw his name. He didn't even know he was nominated. He didn't even nominate himself. And then when people were telling him, hey, I voted for you, like that right there is to a certain degree, you're encouraging the being that Findlee is, okay? He is who he is, and that award isn't enough for this. But while you were in the crowd, not even the crowd, you were modeling that night.
I was actually, yes.
How did it feel, or what can I say? What did you think when they called your name? Because I'm pretty sure you wasn't be able to, because I already know you wasn't able to get in the room.
Very true.
But when people were, I was making sure. However, when you heard your name or people told you, Findlee, you're the leading nominee.
Yes.
What did you think? What was running through your mind?
Honestly, the first thing that happened is my heart skipped a bit, because it's one thing to know that you're nominated and you're at the fashion award, even if you're still backstage still serving, because that's my thing. I love to serve. Regardless, even if I'm leading or anything, the idea of a great leader is to serve. If you know how to serve your followers and your people, they would honor you. In this case, you folks have honored me in every area, in acting and modeling, so I really always appreciate that. But yes, I heard the announcements, and they go, I was all the way in the back, because I'm always in the corner, in the backstage dressing rooms and all that, and all I heard was, Findlee, where's Findlee? Where's Findlee? And I'm on my phone going, am I in trouble? Because I entirely, if I'm being honest, forgot that the show was still going on. Because when you're backstage, models doing their thing, we're just all communicating, having fun, relaxing, waiting to be called on. We're all in outfits, just for the designers waiting to be called on, right? And then we get the call saying, where's Findlee? Findlee, you requested, get over there. And I go, wait, for what? You won. When you just don't know exactly how to react, and I'm just getting congratulations. And
we do that on purpose, Findlee. Most of the time, people be like, "Oh, why don't you and you're inviting the person that's being not like one of the categories, and we do. We want to invite the people that are in the category, the top 5, the top 4, whoever they are. However, we're not going to say who the winners are, because we want it to be as organic for everybody else.
And natural.
Yes. You didn't even know. He didn't even know.
No idea.
And he was backstage. So imagine that. He's backstage. He's modeling for the event. He gets to hear his name. Bring me back in time. Can you remember the emotions that you were having? Can you relive that moment?
I actually could relive that moment anytime, because it's still surprising to me. Like I said, my heart skipped a beat. When your heart skipped a beat, when that means it's actually pretty deep. Something really changed. Something struck that makes your heart go, whoa, something just happened. So I felt that interesting, exciting feeling, but still at the same time, did that really happen? Did that really? Wait, they're joking, right? Let me walk into the hall and let me see. And I walked in, and then you walked up to me and told me, oh yeah, we missed you but you were this. And it's like that moment when you have the realization that it's happening right in front of you. It actually is real. So it's like that good, great feeling that just, you don't know how to really explain it. It just envelopes you. I went back in. I felt like my head was about to explode at the same time. While sitting down now, everyone is looking at me naturally as an introvert. I'm like, okay, now I've got more eyes on me. Okay, do I? Okay.
Sorry, not sorry.
But I love the idea of it. I love the feeling. I love the thanks, the congratulations I got from all my peers. I wouldn't have made this or gotten this if you folks did not reach out and nominate and call me out on this, because I love the fact that I have critics, I have folks who follow my work, who see what I do and say, hey, I love Findlee for what he does. When he comes in there, it stands out. Or if I stand out, I do my best to stand out and just be myself, my real self. Always professional, always taking the next step, always looking for a great opportunity. Because what they say, the opportunity is like a train.
Yes.
Right. If you miss one train, you still get another opportunity, but you missed the first one.
Yeah.
And that first one will be the main one. But there's always, it's a circle. But you have to get on the right train and the right bus stop. But yes, that's my emotions. Till today, I still look at myself and look at the award and go, wow, I really did that because of you people, you folks.
Well, who can you definitely thank? I mean, there was a Maria.
Maria, yes.
Abraham.
Yes, that's my wife, Maria Abraham. I'm giving a good shout out to her, because honestly, she's my personal stylist. I call her my manager because she helps me with my calendars and all that. I do have this big whiteboard.
We love that.
I have a weird whiteboard that I tend to separate for 3 to 4 or 5 months ahead of time. So she has all my schedules there that she will write down and say, okay, if I'm anywhere else and they're telling me, hey, we need you for this, you need to come shoot a face here, we have a shoot for the other. Give me a sec. What's on my calendar for?
Yes.
And then she would tell me, oh, you're free this day, but remember we have this other thing going on, like a typical manager. So she does help me a lot. So I'm just give a shout out to her. Love you so much. And
Anyone else? Wife? What about family?
Family always gonna be the shout out, because without them I wouldn't be here. Family is always my second best, top fans, and then follow up to my close friend again, Chris. Is also based in Rhode Island too. He's my main photographer now that I go to him. He's also into the movies too, trying to do more BTs and all the interesting stuff. He has great pictures, great pictures. But I give a shout out to him too. He was also quite the pusher, the motivator. Findlee, man, I got this idea, this concept, and we want to do something. Oh, another person, Martin, Living Light. You probably know him. Andrew Dune, these are like really great photographers based in Boston.
Yes.
Imperial
We can
Pics,
definitely
they're
touch
great.
base. He was in a short film or a film.
Yes.
All Love.
Oh yes,
by
all Adrian, yes.
Springer and Chris. What is it?
Charles Jones.
Charles Jones Jr.
Iconic production.
I covered one of their premieres, and Findlee was one of the actors in there.
Excellent.
So this award, we want to give it to people that are doing the work, working very hard, have a great rapport with people.
Yes,
and it's not only about that. We want to see you a part of this community. Boston Fashion Awards.
Yeah.
This
That's
is
correct.
why it's very important. If we had New York Fashion Awards, maybe it would be something
I actually
different.
did. I gave it up. No, I said I own New York Fashion Awards.
However, it's Boston
I
Fashion
couldn't do New York
Awards.
and
Oh,
Boston.
Boston.
Couldn't do New
Okay,
York because they wouldn't
so-
accept me in New York. That's okay. Findlee, where can they find you online?
You could find me on my Instagram with Findlee on Findlee.official_. And then Facebook is just Findlee Abraham is the main thing. That's pretty much the two main thing. And my Linktree, where you can find most of my top projects and portfolio, as we call it, is linktree.com/Findlee, and Findlee's FINDLEE. That is me, as humble as I am. I always tell folks I always stay hot. And they think I mean hot as in the temperature or a state of being, but I also mean hot as an acronym. Humble, open, and transparent.
Excellent.
As long as you stay true to yourself, you will get there.
We're gonna have to
good.
put you on a panel, Findlee,
Someday, yes.
and talk some
For what
Inspired.
again, Marlena? For what?
for Nouveau Networking on
Nouveau
March
Network,
20th.
yeah.
The doors open at 7 p.m. We're going to be
That.
speaking and touching base starting at 8 p.m. So get in there. Let's see who you are. If you're a beginner, intermediate, a professional, we want to talk to you. And if you are an OG, we want to know who you are.
Yeah.
So get yourself in the room. I just want to touch base on the people that were watching. Thank you, Anne-Marie LaFauci, who was just watching tonight, and Angela from Scene and Style, thank you, and Maria Abraham, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And everybody else that stays tuned to Performer Radio and Television, we appreciate you. We are rooting for you. Thank you, and we hope to see you next time for Fashion Hour TV.
Yes, and so we hope that Baker gets well too, because Baker couldn't make it tonight to co-host.
Get
So
well,
Baker, we hope you feel very
And
well.
I'm
Next
healing.
week, live from Down Ultra Lounge with Nouveau Networking. We want everyone in the house to be there, right?
Yes.
All right, folks. Good night. Have a great weekend, and stay safe, everybody. Okay.
Thank
Take
you.
it easy.
Bye.